What's up everyone, this is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'll show you how defeated super mighty foe illusion deathmatch Igomahl attacks. Very big name. In the romancing fight, it's not doable for most players, but if you have the right setup, it can be beaten right now. Many people are using Kihachi plus Bokon because it allows Kihachi to keep using overdrive, and if she has enough power, she can actually deplete the HP gauge of Igomahl. She has 5 HP gauges, and well, you can do that if you have Hana as well. It will help a ton. But I am not using that type of formation. I am using the old squad that is now even better because of Real Queen Joe. And I could not find a space for Kihachi in my setup, so this is actually a little different. Okay, over acceleration formation gives 30% status but also 15 points of OG gauge, helping out Therese, because Therese is a key character in this fight. Therese is here because she will help you with many defense boosts, but she also buffs endurance, will, love, and charisma when she attacks. And that is just 5%. Yes, I thought it was higher, but that's helpful enough. Especially because of the many defense boosts. This boss does a lot of damage and will keep getting hit ups to make it even harder. She also does enough damage when she's fully ready by turn 4 or 5 or beyond. And she is competing with Joe for damage. Yeah, Joe is a very big character here, and she will be using Dark Lashings because this one will eventually also chase with Odd Circle, and Odd Circle gives you attack and defense boost. It's better. Inherit Flame Force also to give effects that will boost your attack and defense when you are hit. That really helps during the fight, although not essential. I also have Katarina, and Katarina is here because she helps buffing your status when you are attacking. If you're landing weak attacks, you will buff your endurance and will. You can see here resist offense and weak defense. Endurance and will 2 times, and it's 20% if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this really helps having high status versus this boss fight. If you don't have Katarina, one character that would totally replace her would be Bertrand. You can try Noah, but I'm not so sure if it will work. And some people may try to use Hulk as well. I don't know. And Silver is also here because she's a very good debuffer and also deals cold damage. And in the last HP gauge, Igomahl is only weak to Slash. And I don't have Kihachi here, although I'll still be doing very good damage with Therese and Real Queen Joe. Silver is going to outshine then. And she buffs and debuffs when she's attacking. That's why she's so useful. In this fight, Igomahl will be removing your buffs every 2 turns. And she also removed the buffs applied, but you have to keep reapplying. Another good thing about this squad is that Forneus gives end of turn debuff cleans. He also buffs the status for everyone by 20% and also gives 1 BP. Really helpful character that also enables much more damage with all of them. All of these characters have cold attacks. That's why we can do insane amounts of damage. If you don't have Silver, there are other characters that can theoretically work. I believe Maria could work. Maria because she buffs and debuffs. And Hana is a totally different setup. I would not suggest using Hana. And maybe Aspergal. If you use Real Queen, she breaks and then Igomahl will use the 5 weakness. Seems like you cannot debuff much more than 30%. Silver never goes above 30%, that's why she's so reliable. Aspergal will also help with extra BP generation because of chasing with Psychic Hunt. I did not test this, so you have to test it for me. As for equipments, I brought stuff to decrease shadow damage, heat, and cold as well. That's the most important ones. Although, boss also has direct attacks that are physical types, but they are not that strong anyway. And it was enough to survive because of so many defense boosts. Remember that Forneus allow you to buff everyone defense boost when you are attacking with cold. So everyone is buffing themselves, and for damage and for defense. So, well, that's the squad. I will be showing you my run on live stream, so check that one out. The only character here that doesn't attack twice is Forneus. He's not benefiting fully from Katarina, but all the other characters will. Just let me pass turn 1, please. Just turn 1. Oh, forgot to use the last one. Sometimes units just come out of nowhere, like Dragon Knight to clear the pink guy. People use the Dragon Knight to clear the pink guy. Even if bosses don't use ailments, they seem to be able to ignore defenses wherever they feel like. One Taiwan player cleared. Did he said how many times he had to restart the fight? Oh, that's a good start. Finally. Sure, there was a lot of newest units were from the 7 hero bin. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Oh! 5 character combo. You'll be debuffing and buffing now. It will not be buff enough because Silver only debuffs a few. Someone trying to help me with MacGod had the fun of trying to fight a clear without Leon, Kihachi, and Shrey. Did you manage, Holy Jordan? That's awesome. We didn't get paralyzed. Oh, that's a very good start. You're going down. I don't need to use Silver Overdrive though. Don't think I need. Therese, I will. That sounded pretty close to this is the run. Pretty far yet. So I need to understand when we lose our buffs, Zadok, please tell me. Is it on start of turn 3? Because it felt like the last time. Help me out with this, please. All your attempts against MacGod have failed because he keeps suddenly doing too much damage. Suddenly, right? Just out of nowhere. Reason I got 2 OD though. That may be a problem. No, she did. She used it overdrive but didn't get freely. Yes. But now I'll be using an overdrive. Acrobatic Glass here. Then pass Veil to decrease damage. I don't know how it will be. I can cycle now. Pretty awesome damage. But now let's see if she will use the fire weakness, because on turn 4 we attack way too much. Hey, Breezed Lightning, welcome. He's gonna destroy next turn. We don't even need. We can finish with the Reese. It's so amazing when you see 9 points of 2 points of damage. Keep going, Igomahl. Igomahl. Keep going, keep going. Joe still takes more damage, but that was expected anyway. Who should finish this? They only sent Therese. Viewer's gonna kill. Or 4 news. 4 news did. Awesome. Uh-huh. Third form. Back to Tempest Veil. This farm does a big defense buff on odd turns. OG can go before it. Okay. Therese will attack before then, but Joe will not get overdrive again. Unless we get plenty of attacks. This farm is only weak to heat, cold, and sun. Still weak to all of my elements here. Being weak to cold always. Lightning attacks from Silver will do very low. Even on knockout didn't do much. Stealth buff at endurance and will. I don't have endurance and intelligence. I don't have a buff breaker. I hope that's not really necessary. On not turns you said, right? The attacks looks like the one from Rouge. Heals orbs a little bit. But 8 hits. Quick defend, yes, just saw it. Limit my damage by quite a lot, I believe. Aha, we got a good combo here. Help me, Zadok. When do I lose my buffs? Start, in, odd, even. Help me out. Several millions of HP. Looks like. Runs land. Self-buffing STR. Huh! Refined Black. Just to trigger many passives. Pertina is back. She wants to say, I am coming. You'll be able to pull me as Lolo. Do I need to use Overdrive this turn? No debuffer. Silver's a debuffer. Now let me check if it still has a defense up. Defense up, any heat ups. I'll save Joe then. No G. Just use Dark last year. Because it is possible that Silver finishes it with... It's turn 8. Can finally start using Water Fin Flow. Who's gonna get that? Extra defense. Joe, of course, she needs. It's 2 times, right? Later, freaking later. It's funny that the buffs were still on the enemy when I check it. Could have even saved Joe's BP. Using her skill 1 instead. Next form, second. This is an ugly form. Should I use Tempest Veil or Water Fin Flow? I think I should use Tempest Veil. More defense for everyone, not just one. Water Fin Flow on the next turn. Help Joe. This one has a lot of ailments. It won't land. ReUniverSe is here to say hi. I don't know if Silver is really helping, but maybe. She also buffs the party. It's the buff. This farm looks like she's making fun of Fornews, thinking of it. The previous farm kind of make fun of Alosis. Oh really? That's interesting. I never paid attention. Ha ha ha! That was stun? But they buffed Katarina, that's a bad sign. They buffed her will even. But she still survived it. That's strange. At least Fornews removes the debuffs by the end of turn. This time I'll be using Icicle Dark. Therese is on overdrive every turn now. She's on perfect setup. Acrobatic last year. Those and arrows. Goodbye. Water Fin Flow on Joe. If you can, right? Because at this point... Because the upper right looks kind of like Fornews's form. Monster version, yes. Doing fine, right, Copy? This farm is gone. Totally gone. A terrible fight. But we learn it as we're losing. I don't even know what these farms do because I am skipping through it. I still got some extra BP from it. But Therese won't be able to attack this turn because she was not hit with her special gimmick at least. Last form, let's see if we have enough. I have to use skill 3 from Fornews yet again. At least I can use Dark Lashes. Rear Short. It is better to use Thunder's Lash because it will debuff a little more. 10 arrows. Back to Tempest V once again. Last farm only weak to Slash. Katarina effects will be lost here. No one is using Slash attacks besides Silver. No, Katarina and Silver. So that's bad. She's not even going to chase with all of her attacks, right? This can be the end. Because Therese is not on overdrive. She was. Silver, please help me out here. Debuff before we get hit. At least there's no mask. Yes! Buff. Whoa, that attack looks crazy. Just that damage. Debuffing my love and charisma, but those will be gone by the end of turn because of Fornews. Ah, we are safe now. Full safe. Full safe. The only remaining chance for Igomahl to beat me is now gone. I can finally use Waterfin Flow on Joe. Or not. Maybe on Therese. No, Joe may actually take more damage. Without a single healer for real, Katarina was allowing people to self-heal. GG's is an achievement to reach this far day one. Yeah, and I use it my own setup. Learning through it, using my experience. I can't lose. I don't know if Igomahl has a buff break of sorts. If she does, then we may die. Now it's Silver that will do more damage. Especially on turns ending with 4. Multiplied by 4, of course. This turn she would have buffed so much. Maybe even trigger Defy weakness. We actually didn't saw a single Defy weakness when using Silver. I don't regret using her anymore. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. How much are we actually decreasing here? Probably 99% of the damage. What have they done to Fornews, right? They broke the guy. Back to Tempest View. We are on midnight and 37 minutes. We have to make this work. Can afford to lose, yeah. Silver worked here, especially because we could not debuff too much. You like Real Queen's only a 4.5 out of 5 because of many issues. Bertrand probably as well. Only Joe is a 5. Ah, 20 points of damage. Buff break! No! 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 Miss Fortune, what was that? What was that? We are not getting ailments. How? Because I debuffed it, right? If I was just buffing myself, no. But Euthanize is self-buffing, man. This is gonna be a problem. Oh my gosh. Let's go, man. Let's go. Cannot afford to lose. She self-buffed twice now. But I am debuffing her. She's not debuff cleansing. She's not anymore. That's why. Look. Grants defense up. Buffs endurance and will. She's not defying weakness. That's why it's working. She will eventually, but since she's self-buffing and Silver does not debuff too much, one thing actually counters the other. She didn't use ailments. She did. That exclamation point is an ailment attack. So last farm has to use a 5 weakness, but will not trigger debuff cleans via passive. That's so great. Used a poison attack 2 on Forneals and didn't apply. Yes, the poison attack that can instant kill. That could have instant killed at SD. Also, I didn't know you were here. Welcome. You don't know why. That's why it was an exclamation. Not a guarantee. I didn't have a buff breaker. A buff breaker would be Noel, right? A very good one now. Depending if you get to OD with both Joe and Therese next turn, you may finish. But 16 turns is the max. I'm not gonna try to run this again. I'm gonna cut this part of the live stream and release it as a video. Ah, debuffing with attacks now, huh? Sometimes debuffs all status even. Euthanize again. It defied? When did that happen, Zadok? I was not paying full attention. I was looking on the chat. When exactly? Start of last turn? You mean start of turn 14? And even then, it didn't work. It's probably because of Therese attacking way too many times. Actually, right now I can actually use the 2-hit attack instead. I mean, rapid fire. 100 gems and call me next turn. 250? No, actually much more than that because I didn't do the other versions of the fight yet. Corruption. 300 now. 300. Toxic Might, poisons, and instant Q. Didn't work. But here and there, sometimes it looks like I am being debuffed, but not always. Or maybe it only debuffs on the first hit, right? Yeah. That's why. This is the last turn, my friends. Turn 16. But it's getting super defensive. Don't Q enough, fast enough. It will be almost impossible. Nothing else to use. Then pass Veil again. And I'm not healing with my character enough. Because I'm not landing weak attacks. Only Silver lands weak attacks. It's probably because Therese buffs too much, right, Zadok? Or was it Silver? A mix of Silver and Therese. When was it a Defy weakness? Before she attacked, before I attacked? Who is buffing your party at each hit taken? It's not at each hit taken though. The attack and defense boost is from Joe. When you get hit, Katarina triggers attack boosts. And also some offensive status boosts. Joe, finish, finish. Go, Joe. Checkmate. Checkmate to your face. Ah, before the boss attack, I see. We did it. Old squad for the win. Thank you, friends. Awesome.